You don't remember? Brian is somehow how? The fitness gram pacer test will begin when you hear it's like a mid-90s PE thing in school, elementary school. You like run.
Oh, I wasn't in elementary school in the mid-90s.
This is the thing, but I'm pretty sure it was old. I'm pretty sure it was old when I did it, so I don't know what your problem is.
Honestly, there's a chance I just don't remember it. I ran a lot in elementary school. I'm just pretty much constantly running.
Fitness gram pacer test, also known as the multi-stage fitness test, MSFT, or beep test. It was a spaced out series of beeps. You would hear a beep, you'd run to the other side of the gym. You inevitably wait there for a few seconds, hear the beep again. The beeps would just speed up, and you were supposed to be able to beat the beep to the other side of the gym. And that was whoever was left was fastest boy.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it was just, I don't know what the point of it was. I guess
what if a girl was the fastest boy?
Then we start over because that can't be. And it's 1995 and we can't have that. So we start over.
Yeah, I love this. This is great. That's what America's based upon.
I think so.
Yeah.
Brian is sitting poized at a keyboard waiting for me to type things.
And then you
fitness gram pacer test. No. Yeah. We either watch this episode, or we do the fitness gram pacer test. We're doing an unorthodox bonus episode today. We're finally spinning the wheel of options on the Buy Me a Coffee. This has been a thing that's a long time coming. I'm sorry it took so long, but we had to get to certain checkpoints and
we had to get past the Stan and Rich thing. And so it put off our spin the wheel things, but we are here now and I'm waiting to type on the world's least convenient typing keyboard. It's a gaming keyboard.
And it makes the clickiest clacks imaginable.
It's pretty. Clickety.
It's pretty.
Clackety.
It is pretty.
Down the trackety. Oh, red light. No. It's green now.
Oh my God.
Wait, no. Wait, it's blue now. I actually don't like the
blue's not
let's
good
do
on your
green.
eyes. Yeah. Dizzy, do you have options where when you hit a key, it goes out from that key?
I probably do because there's this whole row of keys and this whole row of keys, and I don't know what those are for.
Function 1, help.
Yeah, what is M3 does nothing. M2 does nothing.
Mr. 3
M1 does
is
nothing.
what it stands for.
G1 does nothing. G2
okay, so on the buymeacoffee.com/Yoppie, we have membership levels. At the Dylan Pollack level, you can submit a episode for us to revisit, and that's what we're doing today. I realized I looked at it this morning. We have two options. One is from Yopton, the Legacy, and one is from Dylan Pollack himself at the Dylan Pollack
We only have
level.
two?
We only have two. And I remembered there being more because Dylan had originally submitted every episode he'd been a guest on so that he could be a guest on it again. And then I texted him and said, hey, what if we don't do that? What if we just pick one? And I don't want to have to last second invite you to some random Zoom call. And he's like, oh, don't worry about it, man. You do so much for me anyway. You're such a good person and I love you. You're the best person I've ever met. Yeah.
It sounds exactly like his voice. How did you do that?
I don't know. I'm like
AI?
I'm like American Dylan Pollack. So our two options from Legacy, we have the late Mr. Kent.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. I already messed up typing. The late Mr. Kent.
I'll watch one of these episodes again. And the other option from Dylan is Christmas with the Joker.
Okay.
And I told Kimmy this while you were making a tortilla peanut butter thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as a peanut butter tortilla. I said, well, we have on the options, we have one of the best Superman episodes and one of the worst Batman episodes. So we're going to have a good time either way here. And I guess Brian just spins the wheel and maybe I'll find some sort of song, some sort of sound here to play while it's going as some kind of...
Wait, there's probably a sound effect here. Let me
there might
do
be
some real high-tech shit here.
Well, play a different sound on a different website to test it so you don't end up spinning it and accidentally fucking it up.
Oh, it doesn't even matter. Here, we're just going to do it.
Okay.
We only have two. I can't believe we only have two. It's Christmas with the Joker.
By a hair.
Only just. Oh, my God.
All right, I guess that's what we're doing. And we're not going to do any of the like segment-y shit or go over trivia or credits or anything like that. We're just going to talk about like, do we feel any different this time than last time? What do we feel about it? You know, it's been so long since we watched this episode, so I'm not going to remember if I said a thing before or not. I'm just going to talk about it.
Yeah, we're going to get our impression here, but this is the idea. So because we only had 2, this is depressing, by the way. We're gonna need some more of you to come and give us some more options.
What I'm thinking is,
because there's more than just 2 people who were the Dylan Pollack level.
Chosen, if yours gets chosen, so Dylan's just got chosen. Now you can submit another one. So we'll still at least have those 2. We keep the ones on there that were on there before, like they don't go away. So join. And if you're listening to this and you want to be a part of this, join the Dylan Pollack level. I believe it's $10, which is essentially buying us 2 coffees, and a lot of you do that anyway. So you might as well just save some money and do the $10 a month thing. You know what I'm saying? You can submit an episode for us to revisit, and then we'll do it like Christmas with the Joker, which I guess we go watch now.
And again, for those of you who are already doing that, please submit. This could have been a lot more exciting.
I liked it personally. I liked watching the thing go like, oh, a pixel left of late Mr. Kent. Just kidding, bitch. To watch Batman hit little planes with a baseball bat again.
I can't wait. Dude, this is going to be a throwback.
Actually,
oh my God. Okay.
It's the second produced episode of Batman the Animated Series. Yeah.
What? Do you have trivs? Of course you don't.
I can tell you mine trivs. Mine trivs. Chris Angel.
Strecker. Mine trivs.
Mine trivs. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
The Christmas goose will be ready shortly.
You know, we really should have done one more sweep of the city.
Now just relax, Bruce. You're gonna love It's a Wonderful Life. It's a great movie.
It's not relentlessly cheerful, is it?
No, it's about how much of a difference one man can make to a city. Sound familiar? Wrong channel. Some kind of Christmas special.
It's a Wonderful Life will not be seen this year. In its place is the following. Joker here. Greetings, Gotham, and Merry Christmas. I hope you're watching Batman. This one's for you.
Christmas, Merry Christmas, Brian.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, that's the podcast. We watched it again, and you didn't. The end.
I hope the listener watched it again.
Yeah, so too.
It was such a blast from the past, and oh my God, have we come a long way.
Yeah, it was kind of it was funny because we just watched it with a group of people, and they're like, you were saying like that was one of the worst episodes. That was one of the best episodes. And I think that we had that in mind because of like, oh, it was like ACOM or whatever. Like it was a bad animation company and it's a silly episode and all this kind of stuff. And it's a very like cheesy, like Batman constantly like, wait, Robin, a thing. Like he was just not how he talks at all. No. The voice acting was pretty bad.
It sounded like somebody doing an impression of Kevin Conroy doing a Batman impression.
Kind of, yeah.
There was so much weird animation. Like you were saying, like you were kind of mimicking it, but something the listener can't see us doing in the moment. But he had all these weird poses with his like hand down by his side and his fingers splayed. Robin, wait,
bro, what did he say? Operation Alpha or something like?
Oh my God,
Operation. Search and destroy or something. I can't fucking remember already.
I can't remember what it was called, but it was insane. That
oh, you mean when we've practiced shoot a little rocket at a cannon?
Yeah, this is the thing. So they get up, like they're just going to investigate this mountaintop where the signal's being broadcast. Mount Gotham. Oh my God,
located in Gotham.
I'm so glad Eugene doesn't have a Mount Eugene.
Mount Big Bus.
Mount Big Bus. But they're like, oh, let's go investigate this thing. Oh, the Joker's got all these surprises up here, including an observatory, which is now turned into a cannon, like an automated cannon. And then over walkie-talkies, Batman's like, Operation whatever, Robin. Yeah. Robin's like, oh, obviously, this is where I make the blowy up thing go to the cannon and blow up the cannon. And it's, of course, like they didn't know what was up there. They had no way to like pre-plan an operation. But it's just such a silly thing to say anyway.
Everyone had a bunch of pre-planning, and as Jessica was pointing out, like Joker had to rig a like rocket Christmas tree. He had to make a full-scale full Gotham City. He had to make cardboard cutouts of all the supporting characters from Batman the Animated Series. He had to
henchman with TNT in the bridge.
And he had to make the telescope into a cannon. All from Arkham, or he did this before getting arrested last time, or something like that. So it's just like, what the fuck? But I think all of the silliness, it was still just like, oh, we're watching the Batman intro with bonk, the kerning and on bonk, and the just the kind of like, oh yeah, this is what we used to watch all the time for this or whatever.
Dude, it's surprising. Like we had a lot of moments where like people's like mouths weren't attached to their heads. We had the snow, which was a snow filter, just like over
like repeating 10 frames of snow that didn't move with the shot. They just stayed locked to the camera. The whole time.
Locked to the camera, but not the lens, because it would like zoom in and the snow would stay the same. So it was really nostalgic to like see just the colors and the textures and like, oh wow, this is so obviously hand drawn.
Yeah, well, and just the whole thing was like you said, like how far we've come or whatever was. Yes, I think when we watched this the first time, we were so, we're analyzing everything, and we're like, we're going to have to talk about every frame of this or whatever. So we better like pay really close attention to all the stuff and all the art and everything. And this time is like, we knew what we were going into. Like, oh yeah, I remember this looked really sloppy and this was a goofy episode and all that kind of thing.
We get Batman saving 3 full-grown adults from falling into the
hops over there. There's a lot of weird physics in this, all sorts of stuff. But then it became like, someone said, charming, I think.
I think it was Kimmy.
Yeah, because it was like, oh yeah, there was like, when we know what to expect, we can just kind of enjoy the episode or whatever, which I think like the first time we watched this, I feel like I'm like, oh yeah, like I don't remember this being a bad episode, but then when we had to break it down, then it was a very, that maybe this isn't a great episode. But watching it as one of those like, like the timing of this with like a Thanksgiving-ish era watching of this episode, it's like, this felt very appropriate to watch a Christmas episode around.
It did. And also like, I'm really grateful that we're doing this, and I do want more people to
make us watch a thing we've already watched.
Yeah, because again, like this is something that the only thing I've rewatched now is Mask of the Phantasm. I think. Right?
I was gonna say I've from the beginning I've given you permission to like, if we watch something already, you can watch it again whenever you want, But I don't think you've like purposely made time for it, because we do this basically once a week or sometimes multiple times a week. And it's like, I'm going to not do that. Any free time I have. Yeah.
But like this gave me, knowing that we like highly regarded this as a bad episode previously. That's a terrible way to say that, but I'm just rolling with it anyway.
I gotcha.
It gives me a little bit of a look into like the listeners kind of aspect. Everyone's just like, oh no, BTAS is so great. And I think like if you've watched it a few times and you've gotten over the bad stuff, surely there's some like bad, not my guy. There's certainly some like bad stuff. Yeah. But also even like maybe the bad episodes have, people can have like an affinity and a fondness for them and a value to them. Like,
well, I mean, I've always felt that way, I guess, the whole time. Like even the worst episode is like, but it's funny. And like, I'm not, it depends on, so I think, people were like, what, you say this was bad? It was so fun and whatever. And then the Joker, he's such a crazy guy and whatever. But like,
the whole thing's so implausible though.
Yeah. But it's very unhinged and stuff. And it's a fun Christmas episode or whatever. But it was like, I think when we're not trying to like, okay, well, how useful was Batman and were there any keen effects and all that kind of stuff? It almost makes me want to be like, do I just erase all the segments and we just talk about whatever we saw? But no,
because I think it's important. It's important to break these things down because we're doing it then as like a real, like we're more like a fine tooth comb. Like we're like really paying attention to these things. And this was just like let's just watch and enjoy it. Yeah. I kind of miss like, I feel like we should have given a synopsis of sorts.
Okay, you can do it if you want. Do you want me to do it?
You should do it, man.
Okay. Okay, so bonus episode. Batman and Robin or Batman's like, hey, even on Christmas, we got to go do the thing that we always do.
Yeah.
And Robin's like, hey, but it's Christmas. Nobody's going to do shit. And he's like, I don't think so. And then it looks like a guy's going to rob an old lady. And she's like, oh, you dropped your puss, he says.
You dropped your present.
You dropped your puss.
No, this is for my nephew.
Yeah.
And she's like, let's make out.
Yeah, she kisses him, and then Batman beats her up for sexual assault. That's what we're doing out there. Anyway, then they're like, I guess everything's fine. They go home to watch It's a Wonderful Life, and Joker's on the TV. He's taking over all the TVs. And everybody's seen this episode. They know what happens.
Yeah, you can shorten this enough.
Joker does a bunch of zany stuff, and then they stop him. He throws a pie at Batman. Batman saves the people. Ryan, watching with us, was like, the big bows on the presents are like bow ties or whatever. And I feel like that was an instance of like, oh yeah, we didn't really talk about that like before, when some of the things of like, you watch it with other people, you get these perspectives you might not have
Everybody
noticed.
Catches something different.
Yeah. So like, I didn't think about that before. He was also asking, like, did the Jingle Bells Batman Smells Like originate from this episode? And I remember for a while thinking, oh, it must have, because it's old enough. But then no, that's been around forever, like
decades.
Yeah, like when our grandparents were in school, they were singing that or whatever. So it's like,
wow.
Yeah.
Think about it,
nostalgia.
Man. Take it all in.
And when their grandparents they were singing the dinosaur songs with dinosaurs.
So funny, dude.
Thank you. I thought so. But yeah, no, just other people's observations that we didn't really talk about the first time around, and it's kind of fun to kind of more loosely see this. I really like how when they're saving the train, the music in this is obviously pretty good, because like it's a good combo of like a triumphant, adventurous Batman music and traditional, holiday music. And it was like the Batmobile on the train, all this stuff, like, whoa, okay, things are happening. And then Batman's just in the tiny window of the train, like, bridge is out, come with me, or whatever. And you said, like, that'd be so fucking scary if you were the conductor.
You're a conductor.
And you look to your side, and Batman's just in the window, like, hey, buddy.
Yeah,
come on, let's
there
go.
There would be such a jump scare.
Batman, what the fuck?
Which would slow down the process of getting the conductor out of the train, which is about to crash.
But they jump like 100 feet into the snow.
I mean, they're fine. But I think it would have been okay too, because that train fell in slow motion. It's like the bridge is out and the train is just going straight over, like through the air, and then it zooms out to like a different shot, and it's just boo.
And then it explodes, but it then bounces out of the explosion.
Yeah, it goes.
And it's
The train goes out of sight. There's a big explosion, which then launches the train and the second car, still in pristine condition, just kind of bloop out into the snow.
Yeah.
So he would have been fine.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like.
But what exploded?
This. Yeah, I don't know. The
bulletproof
coal,
train.
The
what
coal. Coal is flammable. I think the first time we watched this, it was maybe, I don't know, probably like 30 or 40 at least, like episodes into Batman, like air date wise, and so we were like,
to check right now.
I don't either, and I don't care. It's the bonus episode where we don't have to have our facts straight, but it was so many different kinds of Batman episodes before you had seen this for the first time, and I think like you were more focused on like, what the fuck am I watching? What's going on? But like knowing, oh, it's the zany Christmas episode or whatever, was more just like, I just kind of enjoy. There's a couple of times where like Batman would do some sort of thing, and then you would just sit back and slow clap, because it was like a kind of legitimately entertaining moment or whatever.
Insane, dude. It was insane.
The pie in the face and
the pie in the face. So this is like, Robin's like, oh, no, Batman, like, be careful. And he's like, let me open the present, Robin. Oh, hold on. Let me open the present, Robin.
He was played by Tommy Wiseau.
He was played by Tommy Wiseau.
As Kevin Conroy. Yeah.
And it was like Robin. Joker could have done anything, could have been a bomb, would have killed Batman. And he just fully gets pied in the face.
Yeah. I'll save you the trouble, Batman. I'm right here here behind this big curtain so you don't have to waste more of the episode going to find me at the factory. The scale of things was so off. Like the airplanes looked so much big. You had no idea how big the airplanes were. And then Robin catches 3 of them in a garbage can and everyone went, what? They're that small?
And then you like zoom over and like Batman's hitting them and they're larger than
they were.
I love the like, okay, we get the like snipers.
Yeah.
The snipers, the 2 unnamed goons with Tommy guns, which are not sniper rifles.
Snipers. They're up on the thing. I'm like, I don't think so. But, I mean, it made me wonder, like, is sniper a general term for like a high up gunman or something?
No way. Not a chance. But yeah, you have these snipers. Ish, air quotes, and Batman like runs, and then you have this like obviously like obscured something with Batman's cape on it.
Wait, so the snipers were up above them?
Yeah, and then they were below.
Then they were below.
Yeah, it's fine.
If as above, so below.
It's 2 sets of snipers.
Yeah, there were 4 different guys that looked exactly the same.
They all have terrible aim. Yeah. Anyway, so you get this like, oh, here's like Batman's cape, and they like fill it full of lead. Yeah. And then the like cape falls off, and like the cape is like fully covering this thing. You get all the bullet holes, and we're like, "Oh no, Batman!" And no one believed it was Batman. And then this like the cape falls off.
Cape. Oh no!
The cape falls off. We expose like one of these like large teddy bears that's in the area, and it falls. And is now 6 times the size of these snipers, and it like crushes them. This 6 times the size of the snipers
was also behind Batman's cape.
Was fully engulfed by Batman's cape, making him 12 times the size of these guys. And then it cuts back to Batman, and he's got his cape, and it's fine.
Yeah,
not a mark on it.
He just had an extra big cape in his belt.
Maybe it was like, maybe it wasn't a cape. Maybe it was like a bat parachute.
Yeah. Or he had like, oh, in this toy factory, here's a like Batman doll that's
a comically sized
double-sized Batman doll. And
15 times larger than the average man, than the average sniper.
Maybe the snipers 200 times larger than the average bat.
What if the snipers are super tiny?
Yeah, we never saw them standing next to anybody else.
It could have just been a perspective
Donner
thing.
and Blitzen, and we should go back to that scene because they do have like a comically large Wile E. Coyote push the dynamite down thing. So maybe they are just really small guys. I don't know.
It's like that solves everything. Thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we figured it out. This is canon.
They also had to make small guns for them to hold.
Really small guns. So it was never a threat. It was only a threat for cloth.
Yeah. I said, will it cannon when the cannon was going on.
You did.
But it was because we used that clip of that in the Batman and Harley Quinn, will it cannon? Oh no, our cannon's gone out of control or whatever. It's like, it's a very good
I love that we
shot,
get like, we get a couple shots from like within Gotham as this cannon is just going ape shit.
A lot of this I didn't remember. Like I remember the main beats of them following him around all the bridge and that kind of stuff. But like, I didn't remember the cannon losing control and just shooting down into the city. And there's people just screaming and running around, or the Santa tank and all that stuff.
Oh my God. What happened to that tank?
It shot up into the sky and exploded.
Oh, did I miss that? Did I blink? What happened?
Christmas with the Joker.
Oh yeah, you're right. It led to the like opening of his show of sorts.
Yeah. Like how also just the perspective of Joker doing this live broadcast. First of all, Jessica, I think it was had a very good point of like, and Batman, I hope you're watching because blah, blah, blah. And like, what if he wasn't? What if he was like, tonight I'll turn in early and Joker's doing this whole thing and and Batman doesn't know at all. And then he just like, would he get to the end of the broadcast and just be like, well, this isn't any fun and just give up? Like, I feel like that's in his MO to just, like, well, Batman never showed up, so game's off or whatever. But like, he gives them lots of room for like, he's like, I have a line of dialogue. And then it cuts back to like the Batcave where they're watching the broadcast and Joker's just kind of awkwardly moving around on screen and going, oh yeah, while they're like talking about what to do, as if he's like, I have to give them time to come up with a plan.
And you get the weird like costume change things where like he has this like face chin, like upside down
chin head thing,
and then he pulls off his chin, which I feel like we talked about last time.
We did, yeah. Where it's like clearly one of those like this didn't translate in the storyboards correctly. Like Joker pulls off the stuff. So the chin and everything.
Yeah.
Like, no, that was his chin, but all right, it's too late now.
How many chins does he have in there? I want to know.
Yeah,
he had extra hands and arms.
Say he did have the arm thing, so maybe it wasn't
and sweaters. He's got everything in triplicate, which is why we had the 2 pairs of tiny snipers.
Yeah, that's. I really like that being like part of the lore. Is that one time Joker had like 2 foot tall henchmen.
They weren't even,
but they were not.
Tall.
They weren't
they
like
were
little people. They
tall.
were like full proportioned men in
at 6 inches tall tops.
Yeah. This is a fun little episode.
Dude, I'm glad. I'm really glad to rewatch this. I really do like listener, please. Like, please join up, submit some extra episodes that you want us to watch. Maybe we should have like 2, like a cap of 2 per person or something like that.
Yeah, that could work because then we have more options.
But like, oh my God, this was so good. And really, like, I don't know, like it was so rough around the edges, but I still did feel quite nostalgic.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, of like, as much as I've, seen all of these things we're watching over and over and over over the years, it's just been like since we started the podcast, I haven't done a lot of like, I'm just going to sit down and watch a Justice League episode like I normally would in my life.
Had you before then? Like before the podcast, like something you like casually revisited episodes?
Yeah. So like I mean, I'll still sometimes break the rule and just be like, fuck it, I'm going to watch a Batman Beyond we haven't gotten to yet because I want to or something like that. But like,
I mean, you're allowed to do that.
I know. I just mean, it's not. It also has been a time thing for me. Of just like, oh, we're doing this all the time. Like I might, and also I kind of like the giving myself the real time perspective as we're going through of like, oh yeah, like if I watched something way down the line, it would feel wrong or whatever. Like we're not there yet. I can't do that yet or whatever. But I haven't. I still watch this holiday nights, and there's a Justice League Christmas episode, and I think one other thing. Like around Christmas time, I'll watch the Christmas episodes and stuff, the Dylan Pollack episodes.
Yeah, obviously.
And so I've seen this one a bunch of times, but it's still been a while. I don't think I watched it last Christmas. I don't think I've watched it since we watched it, so like 2 or 3 years ago or whatever. So it's just one of those like, it felt weirdly. I kept thinking that too when we started. Like, this is nostalgic to be watching a Batman episode in this early of one, like the second produced episode.
I know, and I think that was the wildest thing, and I'm glad we got one that was so early produced. Because we had the like Kevin Conroy not being a good voice actor and not finding, and like this is the stuff that I'd forgotten about. Yeah, and because now we're so like even still we have
a
like
certain level of quality with
and this didn't like the only quality in this episode was Mark Hamill's voice acting.
Right,
everything else was terrible. We also
haven't seen Joker for a while because we've been watching a bunch of Superman and Batman Beyond and stuff. So it's like, it's nice to see Mark Hamill Joker again.
Yeah, it was great, dude. This was like this. I think this is like the perfect episode to start this new thing off.
Thanks 50-50 chance. If we'd watched the late Mr. Kent, it still would have been a good time and it would have, it's a good episode. But I think, it was more entertaining that we landed on this goofy ass. They don't call him Batman for nothing.
Oh my God, that line almost escaped me.
Well, we were like kind of talking the whole episode too, so it was harder to.
No, I was locked
he's going to be here, yeah.
I was locked in. I was ignoring all the chatter. I needed this. This is tremendous.
Yeah, and we're not going to do all the things. So this is just our little bonus discussion, a part 2 discussion of an episode. You got to say more things, or maybe we said all the same things we did last time. I don't know.
But the perspective is fresh.
Yeah. So let's watch. Let's see. Let's watch Superman's Pal. That was too recent. So I'm trying to think of other like goofy ass.
I want to see Batman in my basement again.
Yeah, there we go.
But honestly, late Mr. Kent, like great suggestion. I'm glad that's in there.
Submissions can be whatever you want them to be, and also like I had
the Gray Ghost.
Again? Make us have to watch a good episode.
Or bad, like good or bad, or I guess something in between.
Yeah, we'll try to do these more often. Also, I know that this first one took a while to get to, but I hope to make this a more regular thing. And that's it. I think we talked for like 20 minutes, and we can stop now.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty
I also
simple.
like that aspect of this. We just move on with our lives now. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
And thanks for letting this be one of the weekly podcasts instead of a normal one.
Yeah.
Listener. And look forward to whatever the fuck comes after this, because I don't know when this one's coming out, but sometime. You know?
Good to be prepared.
What I like to do is just hit record, say a bunch of stuff, and then not know what I'm doing with it. As we've been doing for
let's end with some fuck, we gotta get back on that train.
Yeah.
Let's end with some hard and fast rules. So if you're a Dylan Pollack level member now, you are allowed to submit up to 2 episodes. Please submit 2 episodes.
Yes.
Where do they submit episodes, Jamie?
On buymeacoffee.com/Yoppie, YOPPIE.
Okay, so we got that. Anybody who's a Dylan Pollack level member can do that.
There's also other stuff on there. We'll do virtual watch parties. Oh no, that's down to the Yoppie Dude level, $5 a month virtual watch party. We invite you to like a Zoom call with us to hang out and watch one of the movies off of our big long list of movies that we need to watch together.
Yeah, we should pull that up next month too.
Yeah, we'll have to pre-plan those so we know when we're together and such.
Yeah.
Anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Thanksgiving, October. Happy October. 2026. Okay, bye. Jump on the Bat-Wagon is hosted and edited by yours truly, James Strecker, and co-hosted by yours Briley, Brian Maneely. This podcast is brought to you by the Watchtower Database, your one-stop shop for all things DC Animated Universe. To send us a Yoppie beverage, nab some sick show merch, or support us on Patreon, you can visit the links in today's show notes. And thank you very much. Please leave us a 5-star review on your app of choice and follow us wherever you listen to never miss a new show. And we'll see you next episode, same PP time, same poo-poo channel.